How's it going, guys? Welcome to JP's Life on the Farm. Hope you guys are all doing well. Today is Sunday, the 19th. Today is a very, very busy day because we are going to mow. We're over at the farm this afternoon. It's just gone 1:42. So we've already mowed 2 fields over the bank at home, and we walked another one this morning, and we decided that the ryegrasses and stuff hadn't come to seed yet. There was still a little bit of growing left in them, so we decided we're going to leave that. And we're going to mow this field at the farm, which is a bit wrecked. It's quite old grass. It's not very fertile land, really. It's really old grass, quite meadowy grass, quite weedy. So we just thought we'll get it off. We're just walking it now. It's a little bit wet in the bottom, but we'll see. What's the verdict? No, it's quite dry at the bottom. Yeah, there's a little bit of dampness in it. My boots are a little bit wet, but it's not. It's just coming up to 22. Leave it an hour, yeah. Yeah. So we're gonna leave it for an hour or so, just while we do some pottering. We want to cut some small bale hay in the next window that's good enough for hay. So we need at least 4 days really of nice weather, nice hot drying weather for making hay, especially small bale hay. So we moved some of the bales yesterday. I'm not sure if you'll have seen that video yet. I'm not sure what order they'll come out in. But yeah, we've just been prepping the shed and moving stuff because our hay turner that's over here is in the back of the shed, and it's got the loader and hay fertilizer spreader and stuff in the back of it, in front of it, in the back of the shed. So we need to move all of that before we can get all that stuff ready. So yeah, I will see you in a mo. Alright then guys, how's it going? It's now what? Just gone 4 o'clock. I'm on my 7th time round. I just stopped because there was a little bit of black plastic here. It's cutting really well, quite pleased with it. Not as big a crop as what there was in the fields that we were mowing the other day. We're a little bit later starting than an hour. We probably started about half an hour ago, so probably about 3:30. So probably about an hour and a half after we walked it, and it's nowhere near as wet in the bottom. I'm going to try something a little bit different. I'm going to put you on the mower today, so we'll see how that goes. Mowing at 12.1, 12 kilometres, lovely. He's looking down at tenting it out. Going great guns. I hope you guys can hear me because I've got the windows open because it's quite warm and the aircon doesn't work, as you already know. So we've decided that with this mower now, when we do mow, we're just going to go round and round and round and round and round. because when I did it just before in the other fields, where I'd just like done slits across, it hadn't mowed it as tidily. There was 2 obvious marks of where the tractor had been down the middle of the field. So to avoid that, we're just going to go round and round and round. Right, so I've just finished the main field and just going to go around the headland now. So watch the revs come up. There we go, perfect. In gear, forward, handbrake off. Let's get going. Check they're not missing. Lovely stuff. Let's get going. He's actually enjoying tedding it out. He's having a good time. I'll just go around the hedge. Go around the hedge a lot slower, just in case there's any stones or any branches or some tractor ruts or something from hedge cutting. So you just go a little bit slower. Just flicking the grass. We've cut it, like I said before, a little bit taller than we did at Barnfield at home. So as you can see, we're hoping by cutting it a little bit taller, it'll grow back a little bit faster. We might get a second cut off it, or we'll be able to put the cows on it for long. It's quite a light crop, so yeah. And we're not going to ted it out as much as we did with the other one. The other one went a little bit dry, too dry than stuff that we did. It's just going to be a little bit wetter, more like silage than hay, so a little bit wetter. It'll be haylage really, some good quality haylage. So yeah, I'm going to go have a check on Isaac, see if he's alright, see if he needs a drink, and I might jump on and do some tedding. We'll see how it goes now. Right then guys, the day is done. It's just gone 8:15. I'm pretty knackered to be honest, but hopefully this little video clip will be alright. So finished mowing that field, just finished off doing the tedding for Isaac, went on the headland, that sort of thing, and then we've mowed between 30 and 35 foot's worth of headland round on the other fields that we want to make hay in, just to get rid of all the wet stuff that'll be around the hedge. Really, when you're making hay, the grass tends to stay wetter for longer, obviously because it doesn't get as much sun because it's in the shade by the hedge. So we're taking that off and we'll wrap that in big bales tomorrow. Just left the tractor there with the mower on. Need to put the bale rollers on to carry the bales once they've been wrapped, and pardon me, put the hay bob on because we will row up that headland of that field with the hay bob, because the contractor's rower is 50 foot wide. So we'll row that up, that one bit up for him, and then yeah. So I didn't show you this yesterday, but I mowed just around the headland of this field. We're going to do some small bale hay in here, so I just wanted to show you now before I ted it out. I'll ted it out once, and then I will row it all into one row using the hay bob, because the rower that the contractor brings is massive. We didn't want to use that because it'll take too much off the field. So we'll do that for him. I just wanted to show you the difference of leaving it overnight. Find a good spot. So it's quite yellow on the top here. If I just go like this, get a good batch, you can see the difference. This is wet to touch and very green, whereas this stuff is dry to touch. There's a little bit of dampness in it, but it's soaking underneath, so it needs a good toss. This didn't get turned yesterday. The other field that I'm not sure if you can hear Isaac's heading out on the Massey 35 got turned yesterday, and that's not as wet as this. That's fine, it's going to be wrapped anyway, so we're not that fussed. So I'll crack on and then I'll see you in a minute. So we're just underway with the tedding now, working quite well. Just need to adjust it a little bit, get it to be down to the ground. Doing a good job, can't complain. Dusty. Right, I'll crack on with this and I'll see you in a minute. How's it going, guys? It's just coming up to 20 to 2, I think, or is it 20 to 1? I didn't mean. Quarter to 1, no? Just tedded out this field. This field's had one more ted already compared to the other field that we did yesterday. It's still a little bit green in it. No bad thing. That'll be great for haylage and get some good quality out of this, actually. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with it. Slight problem we had, didn't we, Isaac? Because Isaac managed to take the tyre off the rim on here because this was full of grass, all like wrapped around here. Slight design fault with these things because this tine here chucks all the grass and it catches in here and gets clogged. Yeah, so all of this was like wrapped around here, so I've had to cut it all out. Could do having a bit of a shake really because it's all stuck in each other. But we'll do that. Yeah, so Isaac managed to get that off the rim, so this tyre's now flat as a pancake. So I came in and used the case and the Vicon. Hey Bob. Is it Hey Bob? Yeah. Is this the Vicon?
No, that's a Vicon Hey Bob.
Vicon Hey Bob, centipede, hay turner. There we go. Use the Vicon just to spin this round to give it a turn. So we're going to take these tractors out of this field because we're not going to touch this now until the contractor comes with the rower. He's going to come with the rower first and then he's going to come with the baler after, he said. He's currently over that side of the valley, all the way over there, forage harvesting. He said once they finished there he was going to come. He's got to go to another farm first and then he was going to come to us. So Isaac's been watching him while we've been turning the hay. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Alright guys, how's it going? It's been a few hours now since I saw you last, but it have only been a couple of seconds for you. It's now 4:05. Dad's been busy strimming, ready for when we got hay, when we mow the middle bit. Isaac's just raking the hay just away from the hedge for me a little bit to make it a little bit easier for when I'm going to row up. I've been clearing the gateways with a long-handled petrol-powered hedge cutter that I've got, just cutting away to make it easier for the rake guy to come through. Nelly, get out of there! Come on, come here. Nelly, come here. You don't need to be trampling the grass down, you silly Billy. Her eyes will be running later when we get home because of all the grass seed that she'll have in her eyes and in her ears. Bloody twit. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I am going to set the hay bob up for rowing. And the way that works, see if I can do it one-handedly. Basically, I'm going to move this pin out of here. Ooh, might be able to do it. Might not. Anyway, so this is going to come out and it's going to go in there. That's the plan anyway. Good job. So we've just gone round the other way. So I've been coming up this way, and now I've changed and gone this way a bit, and it's just not picking it up tidily enough on that side for me. That's a bad example now because I stopped out. See if we can tighten this up a little bit. Right? It's not picking it up as tidy on this side now. It's leaving stuff behind. So it's leaving stuff behind, so I'm adjusting it. I'll reverse back to that stuff. Right then, let's see if we can lower this down a touch. See if I can get you. Probably not. I'm going to twist this and we'll see you. So I've just spanned this, so I've made this a little bit bigger here. So it's dropped this arm down a little bit, and it seems to be picking it up a little bit better. So we'll carry on. I'll reverse back and see what I'll do. I'm putting you there in the hope that you can see, but I can't quite work it out yet if we'll be able to see or not. Seems to be doing a better job, I think. This time we're managing to toss it much further out that way than what we were managing to bring it this way when we were going the other way around. So I'm quite happy with it. It shows it's dry with the amount of dust that's coming off it. Absolutely covered in dust at the moment. So yeah, quite pleased with it. The rake that the guy's going to bring, that he's going to bring to the other field is absolutely massive. It is 50 foot. To put that into concept, this does 9 foot. So it's quite a bit bigger. Right, I'm going to get this done and I'll see you in a second. So we've got 2 nice tidy rows now, so I'm just going to come to the point where I'm going to pull them into one, and we're just going to close the back in. So we've got one like this, and then we're going to close. How did Dad say to do it? You did like that?
Double, I think. On the second one, yeah.
Both of them on the second one, or like that? There you go, should look tidy. Try and pull all this grass off again. I don't know why it collects there. It's making a nice tidy row, this hay bob. I'm quite pleased with it. Like, we've just pulled this into one, so I'll have to come and just flick this corner back in because it's been chucking it. We had it setting out to chuck all of this out, so yeah, we'll get on. I don't imagine it'll be long until the guy comes to row it up, but we'll see.
Or bail it.
We never know. There we go. Right then guys, finished with the hay bob. Just gonna go around now with a bit of a rake on the back of with my hand, just to like scrape it back in nice and tidily. The hay bob's a bit covered because it's such a big row. It was getting a little bit clogged at one point, so not surprised really because there's quite a bit of grass. So yeah, just gonna tidy up the rows a little bit, and then that'll be us done. We'll be just waiting now. So thanks a lot for watching guys. If you've liked what you've seen, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe and ring the little bell to get notifications every time I upload a video. Videos are going to be every Wednesday at the moment, and occasionally we will do a Saturday video at 11 o'clock in the morning. At 11 AM they're always out. 11 o'clock AM every Wednesday, and occasionally we do the Saturday video. Thanks a lot for watching. See you soon.